Alrighty then. Howdy, people. Just doing a little bit of a live driving just to be like, oh my god, no one has gas in Maryland. So, thankfully, I don't need gas at the moment. And hello, Wreck-It Rider. Thankfully, I don't need gas at the moment. Hey, Clueless. I don't know if y'all have heard, but the East Coast currently has like no gas. Because people panic buyed all the gasoline when the pipeline had to shut down for a few days. So, yeah. But, as you can see, I'm down here at the University of Baltimore. I just got my graduation photos taken. So, I'm on my way home, and I'm gonna just drive a little bit out of the way just because I feel like it. Why not? But yeah, a bunch of people here on the East Coast. So if you haven't heard, the Colonial Pipeline was hacked, and as such, they shut down the pipeline as a precaution to make sure that nothing happened. And in doing so, people freaking panicked like no one's business, as people do, and caused an artificial gas shortage, even though there's not really a shortage of gas. It's just that the logistics and all that got foobarred, and people freaked out, and yeah. So now people are like, oh my god, we have no gas. Even though we have gas, but we don't, but we do, but we don't. But in other news, the gas pipeline is up and running again, so it's not like we don't have a pipeline anymore. Oh, we got a bike. Gotta wait for the bike. Should we take Charles Street, or should I take what is it, Counter? Doesn't really matter. Let's try here. Please don't hit me. Oh, I'm not going to give away too much at the moment, but if you saw my post I made the other day, oh, hang on, let me fix that. I think I might know why. I turned off the Wi-Fi, so hopefully it stops trying to hook up to Wi-Fi. Come on, bud. I can yield to her. Okay, we're clear. But I'm not giving anything away, but something big might be happening Saturday. The only reason why I'm not giving away what it is yet is just because it may or may not happen. I'm saying that I would say that there's a 95% chance of what's going to happen will happen. But it's just one of those things that, you know, until what is done, I'm not going to say anything. But yeah, it's it's pretty cool what I'm working on. What is it? The Mixed Content Channel. Alrighty then, that's hi. Yeah, so it's one of those things that I'm working on. Yeah. I am excited though, because a part of what this thing I'm working on does involve taking a train ride. So I'm actually going to be back here, actually right here at this train station tomorrow, taking the train. So excuse me. And as per usual, Prius wants to make a last second decision because why not? There they are. Now, I wouldn't save that clip, but technically they didn't stop for that red light, and technically that's a ticket. I want to put that in though, because they slow down enough. I try, even though I can be petty on this channel, I try not to be as petty as I could be. Let's see, is that station out? Doesn't look like, no, maybe. Yeah, looks like it. Looks like there's bags on the pumps, I can't tell. See ya. Let's see, is that station out? Can't tell. Doesn't look it, but I really don't know. Stop! I like that. The bus says stop. And that's Maryland for you, though. Wait 5 minutes and the weather will change. Stop! Let's see, is this gas station out of gas? Yep, they got bags on their pumps. They are out of gas. It'll probably take a couple days before all the gas stations and stuff, like everything gets evened out. The pipeline has been restarted. It was actually working yesterday, last night, at least the section up to where up here in Maryland. In fact, apparently their dispensing location, I guess is the best way to put it, is actually right in Carroll County where I live. well, I don't know if it's Carroll County, but it's Woodbine. I don't know if it's Carroll County side or Howard County side, but used car price? To be honest, I have no idea because I haven't really been looking. It's like whenever I browse like car dealerships and stuff like that, just out of curiosity's sake, because I browse them every once in a while. I'm a car guy. I like doing that just to see what's out there. But I haven't really like, I can't really tell you exactly what the whether it's high, low, medium. I don't know. I know nationally used car prices have gone up a lot because there's just a high demand, because since the coronavirus shut down a lot of the new car plants, used car prices have skyrocketed because, you know, people need cars. I would say Crown Victoria. It's a boat, and that's why I love it. And I get to drive one at work. Occasionally, I should say. It's either that or Impala, and I hate the freaking Impala. Impala is god awful. Peppy though, but ugh, that thing just, I don't like it. The thing is just like, I kind of go against the tide when it comes to people my generation. I don't need all the fancy stuff in my car. You know, I don't need the Apple CarPlay. I don't need the Android Auto. I don't need all that crap. You know, all that stuff makes the car more expensive. And I just don't need that. You know, I'm perfectly happy with using a Bluetooth and syncing it up to my car's radio. You know, I'm perfectly happy with that setup. You know, I'm perfectly happy with just listening to what's on the radio. You know, doing the old-fashioned burn a CD with mixed songs on it, playing music and stuff. It's like that stuff I have no problem doing. That stuff is, you know, so to me, it's like, as long as my car has air conditioning and a working radio, that's really all I could care for. It's like, shoot, I'll take a car with manual windows, manual locks, and all that other good stuff. Why am I hearing honking? Things don't lock their car. I don't know. But yeah, that's just my preference, is that as long as the car has radio and air conditioning, that's all I care about. It's like, I would take a car with manual locks, I would take a car with manual windows. Heck, Gen Z will probably have no idea what manual windows are, or the vent window. I'll throw that one out. People my generation don't know what the vent window is. Hopefully I ever will do one. I like the anonymity, whatever, English. And, anatomy, there we go. And, whatnot. And because of what I do for a living, it's just small town. I mean, it's funny, people have recognized me because I do drive a pretty distinctive car. So I have been recognized before, but hey, I ate Diet Cola. I don't know if you've heard, but currently the East Coast has no gas. Woohoo! The Colonial Pipeline got shut down, and as such, people panicked and made an artificial gas shortage. Because the distributors that were still getting gas can't keep up with the demand because people are idiots. Oh my god. That was painful. Yeah, it's been restarted, but the supply hasn't caught back up yet. Because they have to now refill all the empty gas stations. So it's... That guy's parked left wheels to curb. That's a violation. But... yeah, so right now it's playing catch up, and they said it could take a couple days for everything to even back out again. I'm not too worried about it because all the gas stations near me, I mean, the one actually next to my work was out for a while today, but when I left work, they had gas again. So it's, people just can't make a rush for it. It's not like there's no gas. You know, people are just freaking out and they don't need to be. And that guy's just, well, what are you doing there, bud? You know, it's the toilet paper shortage all over again, essentially, is what this is. Nice little car crash. Aww, campus police pulled out with their with the little light bar. How cute. Why they're handling that, I don't know, because they're special police. They don't have jurisdiction on this road. At least I think they're still special police. Loyola is in a state college. Johns Hopkins gang that run department. They might have. I don't know anymore. That stuff is confusing. So many illegal left turn. They were too far away, so they won't be on camera, but they made it. Oh, the person behind me is too. Oh, will be on the YouTubes. Oh. Didn't that person pass me already? I always laugh at the people or a lot of the city drivers that are just like weaving in and out of traffic just to get stuck at the next red light. It's just like, come on, man. I'm 5 miles away from hitting 268,000. Bing, bing. I would not want to walk alongside of this road. Not on that sidewalk, anyway. If the sidewalk was wider, maybe a little bit farther back from the road, fine, but not with that little itty bitty sidewalk. Right up against traffic. Let's see if these two gas stations have it. See what they got. Okay, they got gas for $3.05 a gallon. I didn't signal. Doesn't look like they have gas ones there. That one has gas. So the Exxon didn't have gas, but the Carroll Fuels did. Oh, God. That triggers the camera. So technically speaking, that temp tag is not properly attached. You're supposed to attach it to the rear of the vehicle. Yes, it is a paper tag, but the paper tag is printed out on a special paper that won't disintegrate in the rain and weather. So you're still supposed to attach it to the rear of the vehicle, not just sticking in your window. Technically, if someone wanted to be very, like, persnickety, they could stop you for that. For two things. One, your window's being obstructed, and two, it's not attached. Your license plate isn't attached to the rear of the vehicle. So, the more you know. Anyway, as you guys can also tell, I'm driving the Aztec today. The Vic is currently in the shop. It's getting new sway. It's getting a new sway bar link. It's also getting new rubber boots on certain bushings, or rubber bushings, and front brakes done. Because, you know, retired police car. That crap going to be a little worn out, just a little, just a little bit. Yeah, if I remember right, this thing makes 180. Well, mine probably doesn't at this point, but brand new, these things made 185. Mine's probably closer to 150 at this point, 160, something like that, because it's just old, worn out. But she still gets up and goes, still kicking, even though she's got problems. I do love this car a lot. I tell you, the Crown Vic, that car has some awesome torque. That one's the car that can get you in trouble. Easy. It's gotten me in trouble. Well, and when I say that, I don't mean like, I mean, I almost spun my car out into a ditch because I gave it gas, making a left turn after it rained. And apparently people can't read signs until they're right on top of the intersection. Ugh. That's actually one of the nice things about the Aztec too, because you can actually take out the rear seats in this, so you can get more room to put stuff. Because I remember the one time I was helping my aunt out, she needed a bunch of stuff to move, or she needed help moving a bunch of stuff, and I showed up in this. She specifically told me to use my dad's truck, And my dad had taken the truck to work that day, and I was just like, I'm just going to take my car. I'm not driving down I'm not driving all the way down to my dad's work to pick up his truck. So I just showed up in this. And she was all like, or I took the rear seats out, and then I showed up in this. And she was just like, oh, nothing, it's not going to fit. We're going to have to do multiple trips. We were able to shove everything into the back of this thing, and it was just like, she was like, oh my God. And I'm like, yeah, I know. That's why I like it. Stop at stop signs. Oh, by the way, let's see. I don't have anyone coming up behind me, so I will zoom in on this. So right there is the Baltimore County Police Memorial. This is National Police Week, so be sure to thank a police officer this week. Usually they have a big well, I don't want to say festival, but a big gathering of officers down Washington, D.C. at the National Law Enforcement Memorial, and because of COVID and stuff, that's obviously not happening this year and all that. So, but yeah, thank a police officer. Popo 609, that's a supervisor, I think. Lieutenant, I think? I think that's what the 09, I think that's what 9 is. Or is that 10? 10 might be a lieutenant. I can't remember. No, 10's sergeant. 10's a sergeant. Assuming they still number their cars and stuff like they did when my parents worked there. So I don't block these people. Got more popo. Yeah, person with the park wherever they want lights. And now gridlock. Oh, cool. It actually wasn't gridlock. It was just someone that didn't feel like passing, even though they could. Yeah, gotta love it. Don't be like that red Honda. You're around people. Someone's got the marijuanas around here. I can smell it. People think that stuff doesn't smell. Oh, there it goes. Get in the right lane. So an Acura just honked at me because I yielded to a pet. Hey, out east. Hey, and I know because I told you, don't let the secret out. I know you're in the loop. Don't let it slip. Glad you could join. It's not often we get to tune into each other's live streams anymore. Let's see. Let's play more. Does this gas station have gas? Make your guesses now. I'm going to say yes, because I see people at the pumps at this one. I don't know. People are driving away from them. Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. Do they? I can't tell. It's like some people pulled up to the pump and then drove away, and other people are just driving away. I don't think they have gas. People are driving up and then just driving away. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Either that or they just don't want to pay the price for gas. I don't know. These other people are stopping at them. I don't think they do. People are leaving. Oh, I'm just actually on my way home from the University of Baltimore. I went down, took my graduation photos. Whoop whoop. That's a 2021. Finally done with that. But so I went down there and smiled for the camera. They asked me if I was honors, and I said yes, because I should be graduating with honors. I'm not part of the honors program, but unless if I completely bomb these last few assignments, I'm not letting you over, Toyota. I'm not letting you over. You have a yield sign. Yeah, unless if I bomb this last assignment, I should be graduating with a 4.0 GPA, which is amazing. Can't believe it. That's why I'm waiting to see like what my final grade is. I don't think my teacher's posted it as of yet. Merging onto the interstate now. Or whatever these go. Ooh, I don't know if you saw it, but there was a Crown Victoria. It's a Popo. It's still in service. I love those cars. It makes me smile every time I see one that's still in service. A friend of mine, or my mom, one of the people she knows that still works for Baltimore County, he hasn't retired yet. He was driving a Crown Victoria patrol car that had over 200,000 miles on that thing. Amazing that thing hadn't been taken out of service yet. Like, seriously. Baltimore County usually was pretty good about that. Usually they would, I'm right here, bud. I'm not honking at you, but it's too close. Usually Baltimore County is pretty good about replacing their cars or around 100,000 miles or so. About when they replace them. There's a person just going nuts in the car next to me. That was funny. Alright, come on people, merge, change lanes, do what you gotta do, come on. I want to get home so I can get some food. Gotta go to bed early because I have to get up though and go to work early so I can leave early. You're my girl, Becky. Popo, 5-0, let's slow down. You don't have to jab on your brakes like those people are. You can just, general rule of thumb, just 10 miles an hour. Just reduce it 10 miles an hour under the posted speed limit. There's no reason why you have to just jab on the brakes like that. Just take your foot off the brakes, take your foot off the gas and gently hit the brakes and slow your car down gradually. Unless if your state has a specific speed that you have to reduce to, like Florida does. Just my rule of thumb is 10 under the posted limit if you can't move over. Fun fact, did you guys know that you don't have to have insurance on your car in Virginia? As we watch a Virginian cut across the gore point like that. But yeah, in Virginia, it is not a legal requirement to have insurance. In fact, if you pay a $500 fee a year, you don't have to have insurance on your car. So yeah, don't ever get into a crash with someone from Virginia. I mean, you shouldn't get into a crash with anyone, period, but make sure you really don't get into a crash with someone from Virginia, because they may not have insurance, and it's perfectly legal for them to not have insurance. Jesus Christ almighty. Why? 45 miles an hour. You guys do realize this lane exists for like another half a mile, right? Freaking Lord. If my car was peppier, I would use the right lane, but I'm not. State police are around force today. They got another car stop on the other side. I think the biggest reason why Virginians tend to drive a little bit slower is because in their state, you can get really effed up on speeding tickets there. But I saw a statistic once that said that 1 out of 6 drivers in the state of Virginia are suspended, because Virginia is notorious for speed traps. And on some of their highways, they will even, oh God, what's this? It is some sort of protest on the bridge. What's going on here? All right, people, they're not doing anything. They are. Looks like they are holding Israeli flags. guess because of the stuff going on right now in the Middle East. Don't know why we had to come to an almost complete standstill for that, but okay. It's like you've never seen people stand on a bridge with flags. You don't have to go down to like 2 miles an hour to pass that. You don't. For those of you that don't know, is that this area here is actually a pretty prominent Jewish neighborhood. Like, well, not neighborhood, but just there's a high number of Jewish people that live in this area. And the Pikesville, northwestern corner of the city. It's just Alright, we're about to play the next round of does this gas station have gas or not? Yeah. That's pretty much why I said that. It's just it would make sense to see something like that here. Let's see, what do we have here? They are out of gas. All the pumps are bagged. Alright, let's see what's the next station. Keeps hit the gas. I don't want to slow down. You're making me slow down. Oh my god, Becky. See you out east. I'm glad you could tune in. Oh, looks like we got an emergency vehicle coming up. Which means let's roll the window down so we can hear it. Why would... Really, Chevy? Really? You pull... Okay, whatever. I mean, you guys cleared a lane, but you had a clear lane anyway, but... Wee-woo. That was Balmer County, or that was one of the Balmer County vehicles. Paid fire department, I should say. This Balmer County is actually a mixture of paid and volunteer fire companies that are independent from the county government. ATB, Merchant's Tire. Alright, why are we doing 35? People, why are you backing up in the center lane like that? Because you're an idiot instead of just making a U-turn. Apparently that's too hard. Just drive down here to the next light and flip a bitch. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's Carol Fuel now. That used to be BP. They have gas? Or at least it looks like they do because they got people getting gas. Let's see what else. That's the only one in this stretch. There's more down. See if there's more gas. Changing lanes. I didn't signal. That's not illegal here though. Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme is so good. Bump, bump. Oh, God. Alright, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oh my God, why are we stopping? Let's see. Nope, looks like this station's out. Their sign's turned off. So we got another gas station that is closed. No petrol for you today if you want to get Shell. At least from this one. Wow, they're like completely closed. Their service center's not even open. Usually, see, if I was them, I would at least keep the service center open. Or if they're like closed, or Let's see if this one on the left, this Exxon up here is got gas. It should be a marathon on the other side. Take your bets, take your bets. Let's see. Looks like the Exxon has gas. People are saying on the brakes. Oh, wait, maybe not. They got bags. The Exxon does not have gas. They are all bagged up. Let's see, what about this one? Does this one have gas? Maybe. These people are actually at the pump. Can't tell though. It's a little hard. I didn't see anyone actually like pumping. They're all just standing there. Maybe not. Let's see. The Sunoco is closed. No gas at this one. Well, maybe they do. Maybe their sign's just up. People park in front of the pumps. I don't know. These people are making it harder. There's no consistency. Oh, that was a big bump. I was not expecting that. I'm in the middle of yawning. Crosswalk's literally only, a couple feet in front of you. Nope. Just walk out in front of me. That's cool. Literally, the crosswalk's in front of the car that you just walk behind. But, why not make yourself not visible and walk behind traffic so when someone's turning, they don't see you and then you get hit and then wonder why you got hit by a car. Just saying. Us. Crosswalk is right here. Fun fact for y'all, even if it's not marked, crosswalk is between two corners. Alright, let's see if the Rofo around right here at the top of the hill has gas. Take your bets, take your bets. They do. They do. Let's see if the Sunoco up here does. Oh, I forgot. Does this Giant have it? Looks like Giant has gas. What about this Sunoco? If the other Sunoco didn't, I'm going to assume this one does not. And I only say that because it actually seems to be depending a lot on your brand. Which makes sense, because if your brand does come from, yep, this one does not have gas, all the pumps are bad. So this one's out. See this, the Exxon to the left does not have gas, and this one does not either. So the Exxon and this Shell do not have gas. Pumps or gas stations before I get back to town. petroleum. Can't tell yet. They do. So it already seems like a lot of these stations that were out originally are getting gas again. But at the moment, a lot of places are still iffy. Excuse me. Looks like they do. They do. And the Rofo does not. to the next group of gas, or the next gas station. We'll see if this one has gas. I'm gonna say it will, only just because it is a little bit further out from like not in the actual like population center. So I'm gonna say it will. We'll find out. Let's see, $2.99 a gallon, and they are out of gas. I was wrong. There's 3 more stations before I will be ending the stream. We'll see if any of them have gas. Excuse me. Arcadia. Take your bets. Take your bets. Let's see what gas stations are open for business. We got 7-Eleven, Marathon, and then I think it's a Citgo now. No, it's Crown. It's a Crown station. Which I laugh because the Marathon used to be Crown, and then it turned to Golf, and then yeah, okay, yeah. Let's see. They are of gas at the 7-Eleven. About the Marathon, what are you? You are out of gas. Marathon has diesel, it looks like, but got gas. You're SOL. One more station left, and then I'm going to be ending the stream. funny is, since all those are out of gas, so this one's going to be out of gas too. And yep, they are shut off. Which tells me that the pumps are out. Gotta love it. I don't think there's gonna be a drop of gas in this town. Just not good. Alright guys, well I'm gonna be ending the stream here. Thank you for tuning in and enjoying the little live stream on my way home. Wow, that someone drove off the road there. And just seeing which gas stations had gas or not, just because, you know, people panicked and ruined it for everyone else. So, yeah. Thank you for tuning in and be safe.